These are the Amazon tools that will waste your money, damage your projects, and in a few cases, genuinely hurt you. But there's a flip side. A handful of Amazon tools are actually better than the name brands people pay triple for. The trick is knowing which is which. Amazon sells thousands of tools under its own private labels, and millions of people buy them every year without knowing what they're actually getting. Today we're breaking down exactly which ones to avoid and which ones deserve a spot in your toolbox. Start with what most people don't realize about Amazon's tool brands. Amazon doesn't have one tool line. They run at least two. Amazon Basics is the entry-level, budget-focused brand most people recognize. Then there's Denali, a higher-tier private label priced above Amazon Basics and positioned more seriously. Now the part that changes how you shop. The power tools in both lines are built by Chervon, the same company that makes Skil. The Denali cordless tools literally come off Skil's assembly line. So when you buy a Denali drill, you're buying a Skil drill in different clothes. That sounds like a slam dunk. It isn't, and it depends entirely on which tool you pick up. Let's talk about what you should never buy. First on the list, the Amazon Basics 100-piece drill bit set. The New York Times tested this set against competitors and found the selection lacking. The case does not hold bits securely, so they rattle around loose inside. But the real problem is the bits themselves. One experienced reviewer put it bluntly, "I am going to take a seriously hard pass on this kit, even for basic around-the-house work. Few things annoy me more in the tool world than cheapo drill bits. I fully expect these things not to drill true to their diameter, to wobble, and not to hold their sharpness worth a darn. Drill bits are one of those tools where cheap means useless. Save your money." Second, and this is the big one, no-name power tools from unknown brands. This is where things go from disappointing to dangerous. One cheap cordless drill priced at just $32 has more than a dozen reviewers reporting that the tool started smoking during use. Others describe alarming heat, no power, or a tool that quit after a few uses. And the battery issue is no joke. Poorly built lithium batteries pack a lot of energy into a small space with almost no quality control. They can overheat, swell, and in the worst cases, catch fire. And Amazon's marketplace has a bigger safety problem than any single drill. In 2024, the Consumer Product Safety Commission found the company legally responsible for recalling more than 400,000 hazardous products sold by third-party sellers, and later ordered it to notify buyers and offer refunds. Those products weren't drills. They were carbon monoxide detectors that failed to alarm, hair dryers with no shock protection, kids' sleepwear that didn't meet flammability rules. Different products, same lesson. Plenty slips through when nobody's checking the shelf. Third, watch out for DeWalt knockoffs. Products like the Salmonvore cordless reciprocating saw stuff their listing titles with phrases like "for DeWalt 20-volt battery" and lean on yellow and black color schemes to make you think you are getting something DeWalt affiliated. You are not. You are getting an unproven tool from an unknown manufacturer riding on DeWalt's name. Fourth, cheap angle grinders with batteries thrown in. The Novoric cordless angle grinder sounds like a steal at $40 with 2 batteries included. But reviewers report short battery life, overheating, and 2 separate reviews claim the battery started to melt during normal use. An angle grinder that overheats isn't an inconvenience. It is a hazard, spinning at 10,000 revolutions per minute. Fifth, and this one surprises people, name brand tools from third-party sellers. Milwaukee, Ryobi, and Rigid tools sold on Amazon through third-party sellers carry real risk. There have been reports of counterfeit Ryobi tools and batteries that look nearly identical to the real thing, but don't deliver the same quality or safety. One buyer ordered a Milwaukee impact driver and got it wrapped in bubble wrap shoved into a paper envelope. No box, no warranty card. Milwaukee isn't even sold through authorized dealers on Amazon, so if something goes wrong, the manufacturer won't honor the warranty. Same story with Ryobi and Rigid. And that brings up something people overlook: warranties. Buy a $10 pair of Husky pliers from Home Depot, and you can return them for life if they fail. Try that with an Amazon Basics tool, and you might find the warranty is 1 year, or just the 30-day return window. Compare that to Denali, which offers 5-year warranties on power tools and limited lifetime warranties on many hand tools. Same company, very different coverage depending on which label is on the box. Now, let's talk about the tools actually worth buying, because a few of them are genuinely impressive. The Amazon Basics by Skil 4-volt cordless stick screwdriver is the standout. The torque test channel on YouTube ran it against models from DeWalt, Ryobi, and Mac Tools, and the cheap Amazon one came out best overall for price and performance. At just over $22, you get 300 revolutions per minute, 22 inch-pounds of torque, a built-in LED light, and a 2000 milliamp hour battery. That's right in line with the Ryobi at $25, except independent testing says the Amazon tool performs better. The Amazon Basics 173-piece hand tool kit is another winner. Around $58 gets you screwdrivers, pliers, a tape measure, a torpedo level, even a selection of small nails and screws. For someone setting up a first household toolkit, it's hard to beat on value. The 26-piece Allen wrench kit gets praised for build quality, sturdiness, and the plastic case that keeps everything accessible. Both metric and standard sets, clearly labeled, which puts it ahead of pricier options that skimp on organization. And the Amazon Basics 201-piece mechanics tool set holds a 4.6 star rating with 93% of reviews at 4 or 5 stars, just under $72, and reviewers keep saying the quality beats the price. It's a solid starter set for a beginner mechanic and a smart kit to leave in your car. Notice the pattern. The tools worth buying from Amazon are almost all hand tools and basic accessories. The ones to avoid are almost all power tools, especially from unknown brands or unauthorized sellers. There's a reason for that. Hand tools are simple. A wrench is a wrench. The margin for catastrophic failure is low and the savings are real. Power tools are a different animal. Motors, batteries, electronics, heat. Cut a corner on any one of those and you're not just holding a bad tool. You're holding a fire waiting for a reason. If you want name brand power tools, buy them from authorized sellers. DeWalt, Dremel, Skil, Black & Decker, Craftsman, Bosch, and Makita all run official Amazon stores where the products are sold and shipped by Amazon directly. That's a different thing from a third-party seller, and the difference decides both whether the tool is real and whether the warranty means anything. So here's where it leaves you. Amazon can be a great place to buy tools as long as you know what you're doing. Stick to Amazon's own brands for hand tools and accessories. Buy name brand power tools only from official stores. And when a deal on a power tool looks too good to be true, from a brand you've never heard of, walk away. The $20 you'd save isn't worth what it could cost you.